First conceived of this project about a year ago. I wrote an introduction, recorded it, got my friend to turn it into a simple video, started to work on a simple website, and then did absolutely nothing with it. It turns out that trying to start a blog just before going into your second half of your final year of university is not a very good idea. Just simply did not have the time to work on Let's Get Better, and after I graduated I took a little bit of time to myself. However, with 2025 looming ever closer, as well as looking for full-time jobs, my life is changing. 2024 is looking to be one of the most pivotal years of my life for a great many reasons, and I want my life to only get better from here. Hence, the revival of this project. I want to make sure that I don't get caught in the cycle of waking up, working, coming home, eating, sleeping, repeating. I have this bizarre compulsion to be creative in some way, and I also feel like this is a field where I excel and I'm at my best. Who knows, maybe in a few years I'll even be reading a novel with my name on the cover, and hopefully you'll enjoy it. Anyway, I'll attempt to keep this short, because I want to get to the real content. As mentioned, I've already written an introduction to this project about a year ago. I'll upload it as well, and then you can listen to that if you feel so inclined, but much of it will be recycled and repurposed here. What are the goals of Let's Get Better? Well, there are many, but in short, here is the core of it. Let's Get Better is the goal of exploring how we can live life to its fullest extent and fulfill our potential. Not everyone is lucky enough to be able to work in a field where they are able to fulfill their passions, and it is looking like, at least initially, I will be in this group. Therefore, Let's Get Better will be an excuse to pursue these things and get myself to improve upon them, as well as in a way be a method of holding myself accountable to continue pursuing these goals. Hopefully my audience, so you, whoever you happen to be, listen to this, will be inspired to do these things alongside me and we can improve our lives together. A quick reminder then, who am I? My name is Sam, a 21-year-old history graduate from the UK. I read a hell of a lot and I absolutely adore writing, but that's unfortunately been put on the back burner a little as university kicked my arse, but I'm getting back into it. Mainly I read fantasy and sci-fi, with a marked favouritism for the Warhammer universes, both the fantasy setting and the sci-fi 40,000. Like, I really enjoy 40k. I really enjoy it. My dream job would be writing novels in some format, or just anything writing based in creative, hence why I'm starting this. Philosophy also fascinates me. In many ways it goes hand in hand with history, but I'm very much still in the early stages of learning this subject, so I don't know all that much. What do I want to improve? Well, I want to be far more mindful, eliminate the ridiculous amount of time that I spend procrastinating, physically tone up my body and eat better, and all round develop myself into a better and more thoughtful person. Like I said, I don't want to bare myself completely to the internet, so I'll leave some of the more personal things out. There's probably a lot more that I could say about myself, but I feel like that would be self-indulgent. You have no need, and I'd wager no real interest in learning my life story. So before I wrap this brief introduction up, I want you to actively take part in this whole process. Get a pen and paper, the notes in your phone will work just as fine, but they're not as good, and do what I just did. Write out a short description of yourself, enough so that a stranger will get a general sense of who you are and what you're about, but not enough to know your deepest and darkest desires. What are your interests, your strengths and weaknesses? Be honest, be open. It's only you that is hurting you if you don't open up here, and you have the benefit that you can put whatever you want, as you probably aren't publishing yours on the internet like I am. Come back when you're done. Good. That's our starting point, for both of us, for all of us. It'll be amended, added to, loose stuff, have nuance added, but take a look at what you've written. Read it again. Okay, from here, let's get better.